Picture a lion finishing a kill. Raw, still warm, no seasoning, no fire. That's how every predator on this planet has eaten for millions of years. Every predator except us. No other species on Earth heats its food before eating it. Not chimpanzees, our closest relatives. Not wolves. Not bears. Not a single bird or reptile. And yet, there isn't one human culture, past or present, that skips this step. From the Arctic to the Amazon, from Stone Age camps to steel kitchens, humans light a fire and cook. It's the one behavior every human group on the planet shares. That alone is strange. But here's what makes it genuinely unsettling. We didn't just choose to cook. At some point in our evolutionary past, we lost the ability to survive without it. Your body is the proof. Compare your jaw to a chimpanzee's, weaker. Compare your gut to a chimp's, dramatically shorter. Compare your teeth, your stomach, your entire digestive tract, built for food that's already been broken down before it ever touches your tongue. This isn't an accident of biology, it's a record of an ancestor who made a decision so consequential that natural selection spent the next million years rebuilding the human body around it. And the strange part is, we're still not sure how it began. We don't know if the first fire-touched meal was an accident, food that fell into a wildfire and got eaten anyway, or a discovery, someone tasting charred meat and choosing to chase that flavor deliberately. We don't know if it was meat first or roots. What we do know is that once it happened, it rewired an entire species. Rewind about 2 million years. Our ancestors were living almost exactly like chimpanzees do today. Raw fruit, raw bark, raw fibrous roots that take enormous effort to break down. Primatologist Richard Wrangham actually tested this himself, eating raw wild foods the way early hominids would have. His verdict? Barely edible, and nowhere close to enough calories to sustain a human-sized brain. Chimps solved this problem by chewing for nearly half of every waking day. Humans clearly don't do that. So what changed? Wrangham's answer, developed while sitting by his own fireplace, was cooking itself. Not meat, not tool use, not bigger brains coming first. Fire applied to food. Here's why that matters biologically. Heat swells and cracks open starch molecules so your gut can access the calories inside. It unravels tough proteins in meat so digestion barely has to work for it. It breaks down plant cell walls locked shut to raw digestion. Cooking is pre-digestion. You're outsourcing part of your metabolism to a campfire before food ever reaches your mouth. The payoff was enormous. More usable energy from the same food and hours of chewing time given back daily. That freed up time went into hunting, tool making, socializing, and staying safer at night, since fire also kept predators away. And the fossil record backs this up. Around 1.8 million years ago, Homo erectus shows up with a smaller jaw, smaller teeth, and something remarkable, a shrunken gut. Less digestive tissue, freeing metabolic energy for the most expensive organ we own, the brain, which now eats up roughly a fifth of your entire daily energy budget. The evidence for actual fire use goes back roughly 1 million years, with confirmed cooked food dating to at least 780,000 years ago. Whatever the exact timeline, the direction is unmistakable. Less gut, bigger brain, and a species that could no longer function without a flame. Modern raw food experiments confirm this dependency. People who eat only raw food long-term lose weight they can't regain, and up to half the women on strict raw diets stop menstruating, their bodies shutting down reproduction rather than run an energy deficit. That's a species that crossed an evolutionary point of no return. So the next time you turn on a stove or light a grill, understand what you're actually doing. You're not just making dinner, you're repeating the single act that shrank your jaw, shortened your gut, freed your ancestors' time, and paid for the brain you're using to read this sentence right now. Now here's a question for you. Did you ever think a single meal could be the reason your jaw shrank and your brain grew? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this interesting, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.